back, everyone, of Fabulous Foods. I'm very excited today. I have my first woman chef.
Yes, I'm excited.
Thank you for coming on.
I'm excited to be here.
Yeah. Please introduce yourself and let us know, the audience know, all about you.
So I am Chef Mai Nguyen. I've been doing pastries for 15 years now. I've been in Boston since 2018. I'm the corporate pastry chef for Koji Restaurants.
Wow.
Yeah, before this, I lived in Napa Valley working for Thomas Keller and Iron Chef Morimoto. I came here to work for Joanne Chang, and then I'm with Koji.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
You have quite the resume. What will we be doing today?
So we're making French macaroons. So it's spring macaroons. I'll show you how to make them and paint them and assemble them. Let's get started.
All right.
Okay, so we have the ingredients all scaled out for us. It's important to use a scale, not by the cup, by the gram.
By the gram.
Baking is a science. It truly is.
Yes.
The more exact you are, the more consistency. Like better consistency.
Yes, chef.
Okay, so fresh egg whites are better than frozen,
Yes.
I find. So if you separate them 24 hours in advance, bring them to room temp like 3 hours prior before you use them.
Okay.
I feel that is the best way to get like better consistency when you are
Going for it. That's a good tip to know. I actually didn't know to separate it ahead of time, 24 hours.
It
That's
relaxes
important.
the proteins in the eggs, yeah.
That makes sense. Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna whip the egg whites first.
Okay.
We're gonna go gradually, speed 2.
Okay.
And then we're gonna rein in the sugar. You don't wanna put the sugar in too fast because you're just gonna collapse the whites.
Okay. Wow, chef. How long do you think that took?
So I whipped this on like speed 4 for like 5 to 8 minutes.
Okay.
So you wanna get the nice white frothy foam, small bubbles.
Okay.
And then you want to start reining in gradually the fine granulated sugar. You don't want to go too fast. And then you want to whip it again. Just slowly pick up your speed and then whip for another 5 to 8 minutes to the foam. The bubbles get smaller. The foam gets thicker.
Yeah, that's pretty. Wow, that meringue is pretty. I like it.
Yeah, so we're looking for this nice glossy finish.
Wow.
Right now, I like to put in the food coloring. I use gel food coloring. It's important not to use the liquid one because that's gonna add liquid to your batter, which you don't want, which will make your batter more runny. So I'm adding in a few drops of blue.
Okay.
A little goes a long way. You can always add more. So be conservative.
Okay, good to know. So
let's
maybe like 2 drops, 3 drops?
Let's do 3 drops.
Okay.
So we're gonna whip this until it's nice and glossy and stiff peak.
Okay.
Okay. So a nice stiff peak.
Beautiful.
Beautiful, nice and shiny. That's what you're looking for.
Love that. That color looks nice. And that was only 3 drops, so that was great.
Okay, so now we're gonna take the meringue and then we're gonna fold it with so this is blanched almond flour, not almond meal. Almond flour is a lot more fine, and so that will give you like a smoother texture on top of your macarons. So it's very important to sift that.
Okay. So egg whites first. Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna just fold this in about 3 parts.
So always fold it in 3 parts?
3 or 3 or 4 parts.
Yeah,
you don't want to overwhelm it. You don't want to throw everything in. It's going to get really difficult to mix in. I am working with Boston's first big queer food fest.
Wow. Okay.
So May 1st, we're doing a Boston Tea Party at the Tea Party Museum.
Wow. Okay.
There's going to be a DJ, drag show. Like, it's going to be fun.
Okay.
Lots of fun.
It was going to be a lot of fun.
Pastries, yeah.
All from you. Love that. Okay.
And then the May 3rd and 4th, we have, the Queer Food Fest is a week long. May 3rd and 4th, it's grand tasting. Lots of celebrity chefs will be there.
Wow.
You buy tickets and you come in and sample all the food, have fun.
Yum. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, let's do a little more. Okay, I think we are ready to pipe this.
Okay. All right, guys, now the fun. Thanks, Chef. Show us the piping technique, please.
All right, so we have our batter in the piping bag. I always use a round tip.
Okay.
It's a lot cleaner pipe. Okay, so you want, I like using the silicone mat so that way you get consistency.
Okay.
In this case, we are not using one.
Yeah.
But
So at home, if you have parchment paper or wax paper, it's okay to use?
yeah, parchment paper because we're gonna bake it. So your goal is to maybe like a 1/4 inch from the tray. I squeeze, release pressure, and then just like skim the top so that you're not getting these peaks.
Love that. Thank you for that tip.
Okay. If you do get the little peaks, that's okay too. We can take a little bit of water and then just press them down.
And they're not gonna spread too much, so that's a nice thing. So you can do as many on the sheet pan as you can. Okay, and then Chef, how long do we bake these in the oven for?
So you wanna preheat your oven, 300 degrees. It's gonna bake for about 15 minutes, depending on your oven. I use a convection oven. After you pipe these though, you wanna let them sit at room temp for about 25 minutes, develop a skin on top, and you'll touch it, and it'll be like little, not as tacky.
Okay.
And that's when you know it's ready.
All right, cool. So we're gonna go ahead and pop these in, and then we'll show you guys how to put it all together.
So they're out of the oven, nice little beat to them.
Wow.
Okay, so we're gonna make edible paint. So we're gonna do the brown splashes on them. So we have cocoa powder. We have vodka.
Okay.
I wouldn't use water, I use vodka because it dries a lot quicker. So you're just gonna whisk to get this fine paste.
Okay.
I think that's enough. Okay. And this is the fun part. You get a little, I love being creative. I love art. I love painting. So I love, anytime I get to paint things, I love it.
Smell the chocolate, it smells good.
You can use a brush.
Okay.
I like to use my fingers.
All right.
This is the fun part.
This is you can definitely have the kids involved in this part, can't we?
Yeah, love it. Okay. Yeah, splash as much as you want.
I love this.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Okay.
So the paint pretty much dries instantly.
That's great.
For our filling today, we have a blueberry buttercream. You can fill it with buttercream, jam, ganache.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so it's
Okay.
spring, so let's do blueberries.
I love that. Okay.
Yeah. So I like to match them according to size, so they
Okay.
look a lot better when you put them together. So you want to just pipe them around the border slightly.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Okay, and then just sandwich them.
That's so perfect.
So yeah, you want to apply even pressure on the edges. You don't want to smash them like this.
Cheers. Thanks
Cheers.
for coming on the show and
Thank
showing
you.
us how to make these. I really appreciate it. So thank you again.
Thank you.
See you guys later. Enjoy.
Cheers.